When picking the right home, you may be thinking that choosing a neighborhood is the same as choosing a location. But in fact, choosing a location is more than just picking out a neighborhood. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 quick tips on how to make your next real estate purchase based off of location. Also, in a future video, I'm going to share with you more about an area outside of Houston that is one of the fastest growing areas in the country. You don't want to miss it. And especially if you're relocating to Houston, Texas, you'll want to hear more about this area. I'm Kathleen Booker, realtor with Mod Realty here in the Houston, Texas area. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video so you can get notification on future posts that I make. Okay, so here we go. Tip number 1, school district. When you're considering location for your next house purchase, consider the school district that is surrounding that area that you're going to move to. And you may be thinking, hey, Kathleen, I'm single, I don't have kids. I'm not trying to have kids anytime soon. But if this is not your forever home, think about your potential buyers that are going to be interested in your house. Those buyers could be families with children. And if they have children, they're going to be focused on schools in that area. So there is a website that you can go to look up school ratings, to get an idea of how that school is ranking in your area for the house that you're looking at. And I will make sure to drop that link in the comments below. But definitely don't slack on looking at school districts. And of course, if you're already someone with kids, you may have already considered that. Or if you didn't even consider that before, you might want to look into researching the school district of the house that you're going to possibly be purchasing in the future. Okay, so tip number 2, we're jumping right in. You will want to consider the amenities that are surrounding the area that you're buying a house. For example, we know Central Houston, there's lots of shopping, entertainment, dining, a bunch of activities, recreational, that you can embark on. But when you're buying a house in the suburbs, let's say like Cypress area or Pearland, Missouri City, you may not want to drive 30 minutes non-traffic hours, but lately in Houston, it's growing so big, sometimes the commute is about 40 minutes. So find a neighborhood, an area where the amenities are nearby. So there are a lot of subdivisions that are becoming what we call a master plan community. And a lot of businesses, commercial development is going on around there to keep people within that area that may not want to commute to downtown or, take that long trip just to watch a movie or just to, dine at a nice cuisine. Areas outside of Houston are growing so fast, and there are many neighborhoods, locations where surrounding those houses, there's a place where you have easy access to a mall, easy access to do any outdoor activities, easy access to entertainment, date nights. So definitely look into that when purchasing your next location. Okay, so this is tip number 3 that I'm giving you in this video, and it is thinking of the positioning of your house. So you may go into a neighborhood and notice, okay, there's a house sitting on the corner. You have a house, right next to the stop sign. You have a house in a cul-de-sac, meaning when you go down that street, it's a dead end. The only way to exit that street is to come out the way you came. You may notice some houses, there's no backyard neighbor. The backyard faces the street. So why is this important, or why is it something to consider? If you're wanting more yard space and potentially going to be putting in a pool in your backyard, if you want to find a large lot that can accommodate space, or, having different activities that you might want to do with kids or just family functions, consider a corner lot. Corner lots in neighborhoods tend to have a bigger lot size, and the grass in the backyard has more expansion compared to, another home that may be on that same street. Also, a home that sits on a cul-de-sac. This is still a prime lot, because if you think of a house on a street where there's an exit and an entry on 2 different sides, you have more traffic going back and forth. But a cul-de-sac lot, there tends to be more privacy. So that car you see coming down that street, they have to have business with somebody there. They have to be seeing a friend or seeing a family member. They're not just driving down that street just to be driving by. So that's another benefit. So definitely something to consider when you're picking your next purchase to buying a home, or even if it's your second home or your first home. But definitely consider those three things. And if you find a good realtor, they definitely can give you these same tips and much more, because there's so many things to consider when looking for a home. And of course, it comes down to what's important to you. So I'm going to leave you with this. Choose a realtor that's going to help find you a home and guide you through the process the right way and give you valuable information. And if you don't have one, I would love to be your realtor. Definitely give me a call, drop, a note for me in the comments, reach out to me, email or text. I would love to help you. And if you're relocating to Texas, I was born and raised in Houston, and I would love to show you around and help you find your next Texas home.